Welcome to Piano Video Lessons. Today we're going to learn to play Away in a Manger, easy chord version.
In order to play this version of Away in a Manger, you need to know how to read notes in the treble clef. So if you don't already know that, you can check out my note reading crash course linked up here in the corner. And there is another version of this piece where you only need to know your piano key names and your finger numbers. If you need the easier version, just check the link here in the corner. You can also get the sheet music at pianovideolessons.com. Alright, so this piece uses three chords. It uses the C chord, the F chord, and the G chord, and those are the three primary chords in the key of C. So we start off with 5 on C for the C chord, and we play C, E, and G. And we can play those notes anywhere at all for a C chord. We can play any combination of C, E, and G, or any bits of those notes. We don't even have to play all of them. And then we have an F chord, which is F, A, C. Now I'm just going through these chords quickly. If you want a more in-depth lesson on chords, you could check out my Silent Night lesson or also my chord lesson, and I can just link those to you here as well. Alright, then we have a G chord, which uses G, B, and D. G, B, D. So G, B, D, and again, any chord can always be played in any combination of the notes in itself, no matter where you play them. So you could play G, B, and D, G, B, and D. You could play D, G, and B. See, I'm only still using G, B, D. You can play B, D, G. Any way at all. Alright, so let's just stick with a simple one to start with. And we'll have G, G. So my right hand is playing the melody that's written on the staff, and my left hand, when it sees these letters, is joining in with the chord. So I play this G alone, and when I come in on this G, I add the C chord. And I could do that even more simply. I could play just the note C, and then just the note F. Or I could play two of the notes from the chord. I could play this interval distance of a fifth. I'm just moving my fingers so you can see. I don't recommend playing with your fingers up in the air. And on the next line here, I'll show you another thing you could do, which is you could take the notes of the chord. We're on G, the G chord now. You see the letter G. You could break the notes up like this. You could play all three of the chord notes one at a time. So we're starting on line 2, G chord, and then C chord. Now I'm on the next line. I'm going to go back to playing a fifth. And then F. And now back to that broken chord pattern on the last line. Fifths to finish. So that gives you an idea of what you can do. Now there's so many things you can do with the left hand. You could do 1 and 2 and 3 and bottom, middle, top, middle, top, middle, bottom, middle, top. That would sound like this. Now that might be tricky for coordination. You get the idea. So it's up to you to decide how you would like to play that left hand. You could break it up and make it root, fifth, root. You just need to make sure that what you do takes 3 beats, because we have this piece written in 3/4 time. Alright, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please click like if you did, and comment below with which pieces you might like to learn, or let me know how your progress is going. And as always, subscribe for more piano video lessons.